iris down a little bit there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix
Urchins.
it. There we go. Boom.
What happens if you tilt up a here? Does it get dark out there?
Yeah, it'll probably get dark out there.
Not anymore.
You don't, maybe didn't get the hot spot in front of the vehicle from the sand.
Yeah.
So where you want those tilting lights?
Yeah, if we tilt too far up, get dark.
Yeah.
You gonna come up there a bit?
Yeah, what happened there? Big bounce.
Yeah, Nav, at this
Definitely on the
pace
hill
at
now.
0.2, do you think we can make waypoint 4 by the end of our watch?
45 minutes.
Oh, plenty of
Oh,
time.
we have another
If
hour
we don't
and a half,
stop.
right?
Yeah. So more than likely, before we get to the summit of waypoint 4 peak, we will want to take a rock, but yeah, maybe mid-slope.
That one at this speed can probably be done without stopping the ship, as long as we know that's what we're doing and just get out far enough ahead.
Yeah.
Probably an hour, closer to an hour.
Okay.
The 45, it looked like
That's
that was
great.
just a short, yeah, maybe 1 hour.
Can you put, can you zoom out on HiPAC one more time?
Yeah.
Just in case, yeah, can you put I call it waypoint 5.1 immediately upslope from waypoint 5, kind of where it starts to flatten out?
Say right there?
Yeah. I would like to see maybe hit that waypoint and then go around the rim of the seamount. We'll see what next watch thinks about that plan, but may want to hit that summit and then go around rather than go along the
Mid-slope.
steep slope, mid-slope. Yeah, might be for slow going.
You might as well get to the top, see what's up there, and then we can always
can
strafe
skirt
down.
the skirt the yeah.
What's do you have a planned on deck time?
Coming up a bit more.
Yeah, coming up all the time.
You know, it's either going to be midnight or 4, but I think we're going to lean towards 4 a.m. On deck time. Pacing wise, I don't know. Yeah, I guess once we're in that sediment below, waypoint 4 in the saddle below waypoint 4, we'll know based on a constant rate.
Yeah, if we go
approximately where we're going to be.
Yeah.
At 1,500
I
meters,
like
we
that
have
spread.
to consider there's what, in 90 minutes?
No.
100 minutes to the surface.
What depth will we be coming from?
If we make it to the top of the seamount, it'll be 1,500 meters about.
15 to 100 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Yes.
I don't see a bounce on Herc there. Are you feeling it?
See a bounce?
Yeah, I don't see a bounce. You're out at...
Yeah, I feel like Herc butt cam. You can see it's not, really? They still got a little bit of tether there. So
yeah,
what?
Just a little slack.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Vito, you want to iris down a bit? Yeah, I can hear you.
Strafe the gauges there for what it's worth.
I think we should start with the res.
Yeah, the knob's still secure.
No, I'm still there.
Knob secure.
Knob secure, check.
I love that.
Surprised I didn't get any grief from Trevor over that this morning.
It's Canada Day.
That was
So
the end of the watch. I think that was I.
2.5.
Roger.
Only important one. You don't have to check the rest of them.
That makes it convenient.
Yeah.
Comp steady at 50 and change. It's all about the volume.
I'm going to
At
do it
least on
on the
this dive.
fly DVL reset.
Sorry?
I'm going to just do an on the fly DVL reset because you were a bit farther off.
Sure thing.
Maybe I'll wait for a good one.
Let me know if you also want me to stand still for a minute.
Nah, it's okay.
Nah, all right. Sounds good.
I'll just wait till I get a good USBL hit that I think is real. But not that one. Very picky.
Hey, Emily, would you mind coming full wide on Herc again? Just want to see where... I'm going to look a little bit more down. That's okay with you guys? All right, you can push past Mongo a little bit. That's about good.
Nav, I'm looking at the situation here. It's looking pretty sparse, so maybe if you wanted to increase speed,
Roger that.
We can-
Increase speed.
you can throw
Watch
in
the
those
minute we do that.
afterburners.
It's going to be
So
like
what
the
do you
most
think?
interesting thing.
Yeah,
We're at-
3/4 western.
We're at 0.2 right now.
I think 0.3 ready.
0.3. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
whatever
especially if we're going upslope.
the pilots think is safe.
Yeah. Okay. In case we hit some bridge nav. Can we continue to track a line at this bearing, but increase speed to 0.3 knots? Thank you.
Buckle your seatbelts.
Yeah. It's so funny when we're in here and we're all like, all these screens and all this stuff, and looking at all the positions of the vehicles and
Hey,
everything, and
I
then
see a cup coral to the right at 3 o'clock, right on the
3
edge of the
o'clock?
screen. Yep.
when you step outside
Roger.
and it's like we're not doing anything. The bridge is probably like, you guys are crazy. What do you mean you want a 5-meter move? What do you mean you want to increase speed from 0.2 to 0.3? It's like,
Just the zoom on this will be enough.
Sure thing.
Yeah, it's always really fun talking to the crew
yeah.
about it.
All right, video. You want to go ahead and push in a bit?
Yep.
Wonder if it actually makes a significant
good.
difference
No.
in the amount of time that it takes to get to that waypoint.
But for when we're working along walls or something, that couple meter moves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do make a
0.3 and
difference.
0.5, that'll make a difference if the slope starts to turn a bit steeper or get any blocks in it or
All
something.
right. I'm happy with that. As soon as we're focused and got some captures.
Me know when?
Got it. Thank you.
All right, come my
So,
video.
cup coral.
Yeah. So we sampled one just like that. Did we slurp it on this watch?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we slurped one just like that on this watch.
How'd that come out anyways?
Pristine. Very
Sweet.
nice. Yeah. Minor cosmetic damage, but you know, insurance will cover that.
You get the used refurbished price with it.
Right.
You know, if it comes from the bottom of the sea and it's not a little bit banged up, I'd be suspicious. They're trying to sell you something.
Right.
Yeah.
That seller's reviews are self-induced.
You've seen some of Brennan Phillips's contraptions to capture things, right, Steve?
The D-sampler, like that?
That has like soft,
Soft
hand,
squishy
gripper,
fingers.
squishy fingers,
Squishy fingers, yeah.
and I think
Sticky fingers.
He's got a closing hexagon or something.
Tetrahedron, I think.
Tetrahedron.
I haven't used that. I've used squishy fingers before, but I haven't ever used the closing hexagon.
Oh, yeah, we haven't had that one on here, I don't believe, but we have had the squishy fingers.
So I
They
read
worked real well.
Yeah, I read the paper on the tetrahedron, and that one's for pelagics. A lot of midwater stuff.
Huh.
Because you can't really scrape off rocks, but it can enclose them inside of this origami
Yeah.
gripper.
Yeah, for sure. Like if you have something flying
What's the
around.
volume of something like that?
I'm not sure. I can pass you the paper. I have it on my computer.
Yeah, I think I still remember seeing it, in fact, but it must require some pretty fancy flying.
The squishy fingers are super well with the holothurian.
Yeah.
You can get a holothurian and a slurp if the suction's just right and all this stuff. But sometimes it's like just soft gripping something that's not moving too fast. So
Yeah. Yeah, could be perilous.
yeah,
Nothing worse than having your hoses clogged by a holothurian.
no.
The some of the other kids have their nozzle is neck down just a little bit on the end of the nozzle.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can extrude them to the nozzle, they don't usually get clogged in the hose.
Yeah.
And it gives you a little faster suction right at the nozzle.
I see what you mean. It tapers to the tip.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the very end, like the
So
last 1/4 inch is a
yeah.
little taper.
It's pretty smart. No one can get greedy.
People want to know if any rivalries are forming between watch groups. Any hatred boiling up against the 8 to 12 group?
No.
No,
Yikes.
it's really discouraged.
That's a strange question, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's really great. All the the video team, we you probably heard Wayne up earlier. We create like a nice relief party for everyone that because the 12 to 4 watch doesn't really get like a nice break in between the watch. So one person will come up like during the day to relieve them, which is nice. So everyone's friends.
Because we also have one common mission, right? So it would be counterproductive.
We're definitely a village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The success of one is the success of all. Success. How do you say that word? Looks like we have an interesting something to hear.
But we still occasionally booby trap with corals. Yeah, a little
We got to
prank.
keep it interesting.
Open it up and just
Yeah.
one of those spring snakes pops out of the river. Boing.
There is some setting of the bar, though.
You can,
Oh yeah,
Dan, would you mind
Yes.
coming up a bit there?
Yeah, coming up.
friendly, friendly competition.
The old whoopee cushion on the seat.
Whoopee.
Yeah, I mean, Allison is on the next watch, and she's like my big sister, so, you know, you have to leave a few whoopee cushions every once in a while.
We've seen the practical joke wars get way out of hand on the.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have any more birthdays coming up? Anybody know?
Not sure.
Steve, your birthday is coming up, isn't it?
I think we just missed him though.
Yep. No, not this year. Never celebrated my birthday on Nautilus, or
Yeah.
any ship for that matter.
I always seem to get it on Nautilus.
I celebrated my birthday on Nautilus last year, but purposely. I wasn't on a cruise.
Let's see.
I came here for my birthday.
Half an hour till we get to the top.
Roger.
Celebrate it with the crew.
They completely embarrassed me on Falcor. I had no idea they did the birthday tradition,
Oh yeah.
and they obviously
They
Purser or somebody get your birth date because it's listed
You got your
on all
passport.
your paperwork and your passport. Sitting in the galley at dinner one day, and all of a sudden the cake appears and everyone's singing me happy birthday. It's kind of,
Surprise!
yeah,
Just in case you forgot.
completely surprised.
Yeah.
Full on embarrassment mode.
No, that means they're celebrating you.
It means they really wanted cake.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah, that's the main reason why we do it.
Man, we really lucked out with that little ledge down there where we found that rock.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing.
Yep.
A hot spot of corals down there.
Yeah.
All the cool kids hang out on the island rock.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be like the cool kids.
See an occasional crinoid here. Some pillowy flow here. Kind of like uniform looking in Argus. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Look pretty uniform, huh? All small bits.
Looks like there's a top in sight there.
Yeah,
Something.
something.
I've been
Mostly just
watching
ophiuroids on these rocks.
the SOG has been 0.2 on the nav screen for quite a while.
Yeah, Jess is doing it pretty good, huh? And vessel speeds been between, let's see, 0.2 and 0.35, back and forth, oscillating. Yeah, it's kind of not too bad, steady between 0.25 and 0.35. See what's at the top of this ridge. I'm dying to know.
What depth will we be at the peak?
The peak, what's waypoint for? Let me double check here. 1942. And we're currently at 2072.
Covering a lot of distance on this dive.
Yeah, we've been good at this. Wasn't this like
9.2 kilometers was the whole plan.
kilometers, yeah.
That includes all the other accessory waypoints too at the end. So
Yeah, those looked cool though. I hope we do get to them.
yeah.
Going like strafing around the side of the Guyot.
Yep.
So do we have one more watch in this van for this dive tonight? Do you guys know?
Yep, probably.
Likely, unless they decide on midnight. But I think, Steve, what you said, 4 a.m. seems more likely with the ground we got to cover and what we want to see.
Yeah, we're going to be spending the next 24 plus hours doing some driving and mapping.
Yeah.
And then,
Down to Jarvis, it's about 24 hours, something like that.
Yeah, this is our last little hurrah. Last little 12 hours on the bottom for a day, probably a day and a half probably.
And we have 2 dives down at Jarvis?
2 dives, yeah. Well,
possible third if we have
possible
take a look at
third.
the time.
Yeah, if we do 2 shorter, extended bounce dives on the summits of a couple of these features, we can probably do 2 plus Jarvis. But we're gonna decide that in a couple hours.
Yeah, and then it's like 6 days down.
Yeah, 6 days to Samoa, right?
Yeah, it looks like, so there's some weather around Samoa, but it looks like that should be clearing up by the time we get down there. Like as we're leaving Jarvis, it'll be storming down there, but 6 days is a long time for that to change. So it looks like it clears up.
Anemone crinoids.
What's the oxygen levels here?
Oxygen?
89.
Yeah, 89. And I think that's micromoles per liter, is that correct?
That's right. That's that as far as this latitude goes, that's pretty well oxygenated. I mean, it's on the lower end of the spectrum, but it's not. It gets pretty low, around 600 meters, around 20 micromoles per liter, which is very low.
Are there any plans for Little Hercules for this season, or is it just along for the ride?
There will be 1 or 2 dives on CCFC, Clarion Clipperton Fracture Zone, which will be the transit between Honolulu and San Francisco. That is the plan.
What's the science being conducted there?
Clarion Clipperton Fracture Zone is an area that is divided up by a few different nations, I think, as a region to look at. I think it seems very mineral rich, precious metal rich. And there's some, I think Belgium's going out now even to kind of test some of the extraction methods in that zone. And
So you're just looking for what, the nodules or something?
yeah, I believe that's it. It's pretty deep though.
Yeah, right.
It's not like 5,000 meters or something like that.
Can we zoom kind of on that puffball in that crevice?
Sure. Sure thing.
Take a look at something while we're...
So we mapped over
Okay.
CCFC, I think it was last year, a bit of it, and I think the intent is to use Little Herc to check it out.
All right. Stand by.
It's one of those bubbles. Was that a tunicate?
Yeah, that's one
Carnivore.
of those...
All right, video, go
carnivorous
ahead and push in
tunicates.
there a bit,
Carnivorous
please.
tunicate.
I should get you an ID on that. Let me refine
Hold that.
Oh, Chrysogorgia.
Getting good.
Go ahead and push in a bit more.
This one's with a garostylid crab living in the
Roger.
colony. So this one looks pretty gravid. They have these almost like saddlebags on the base of the polyp that are loaded with eggs.
Come a little wide there, please, video. It's good. That's that predatory, what is it, carnivorous tunicate?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, come wide, please.
I know we must have a good idea on that one. Good ID. Megalodicopia, maybe?
Megalodicopia.
Megalodicopia. Like automatopoeia.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Roger.
All right, so I would say, but in the next, like, maybe 100 meters or so, we might want to look for a rock. We don't want to get too close to the top.
Okay.
Okay.
If you get way
Well,
out
I'll
ahead.
buggy. Yeah, I'll buggy in front of Argus, and then we can have the time for a rock.
Yep.
Poke around, see what's loose.
Yep. Within the next 100 meters, so if I get stretched out now, then we'll take it then. Is that good with you, Steve?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I like it.
I'll light up your toy.
Of course, yeah.
Where is it? Ground fault enabled.
Yeah, I'll probably have to milk it when it comes on deck.
Mikey will have to milk it. Mikey and Kylie.
It's true, it might be their watch.
I saw my first metallogorgia of the dive.
Was that the orange one?
Think you fixed the ground
It
fault?
was a pinkish
Oh, no,
one.
there it
It was
goes.
just
No,
off to the
yeah.
side.
Got it.
Coming up a bit more.
Yeah, I need to come up a bit faster too.
Yeah.
It's getting steeper.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we're just getting to the top of that ridge feature that we're seeing in Argus. See what's. It seems to.
I hope some of this is actually
Lightens up
loose.
a little bit.
I wonder if we want to stop for the, go back to the step mode.
If you'd like, I can stop. You want to do that? That way we can poke around a bit more.
I mean, Steve, do you anticipate there's going to be more corals and stuff coming up?
No, I mean, the rock is the objective right now. And then
Just the rock?
Yeah.
I
We
think if
don't want to get too close to the summit because we want to make sure that these rocks are from the slope of this feature.
How about we kick it on the fly? If I fly by, you
Yeah,
want to
we
have
could.
the arm ready, and then we could just do a quick rock grab. We'll have to stow it in the starboard, huh?
Where's the rock going?
Starboard.
F.
Starboard F. Okay.
If it's small, it'll go to C. If it's large, it'll go to F. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have to
F
stop
is
flying
the
for
one on the
that
back,
one.
yeah.
Can't stow it when
Have
we're
a nice
flying.
day.
then.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Should have a bit of ways to get ahead.
Yep.
Still
I-
stretch out. a
I
bit.
think we should just stop the ship for the rock sample.
If Dan's saying it, then.
Yeah, if Dan's saying that, then,
Then I gotta
yeah.
trust it.
I second that too, because I think stuff
Okay.
here is probably going to be
Bridge
mostly
nav.
pretty stuck.
Okay.
Hold position, please. Thank you. All right, your layback currently, Argus to ship is around 50 meters, 60 meters.
Roger.
There might be some useful stuff in that little crevice here.
This won't be as useful for us, though, because we're
Got
going to
it.
just swing right over it.
They're looking pretty attached to me, so you might have to hunt around for a while.
Where'd she go with those cookies?
Man, I was just thinking about cookies. I was like, yeah, we got an hour. I'm gonna get off, go down there, and there's gonna be cookies laying out. But it looks like we got a delivery.
Cookies.
Ah.
I'm gonna take this one.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Got one ready.
Do you want me to get you one out?
I'll just put mine on my lap.
Okay. Well, now I have two. Who
Here.
did get one?
I can give this back to someone. I can steal it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Emily.
Oops. I tried to eat it, but the microphone was in the way.
I heard microphones are pretty tasty there.
Yeah, comps are going to go a little quiet for a little bit.
This one feels steeper than yesterday.
Yeah, this one rises up quite a bit over compared to the other two. Then we'll drop back down again and do it all over again.
That was a good cookie. Thank you for bringing those up.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
They
thanks,
were
Jen.
good. Mike and Kylie also tried one on the fly after we left yesterday, and they got pulled. Same as we did. Well,
A rock or a coral?
I'm not sure what they were going for. Yeah, there's a coral.
It's like a bubble gum.
Would you like to see that one?
Yes, please.
You would like to see it.
Thank you for relaying that message. Just a quick zoom.
Quick zoom, Roger.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Bubblegum coral. Paragorgia, possibly. We sampled it 2 dives ago. Oh, and there's a, see that little worm thing on the base?
Yeah.
It's a apelacophoran. It's a,
Sounds
sometimes
like
it's a coral predator.
sounds like a German dessert. I'll have the apelacophoran.
It's a mollusk, like very closely related to like squids and bivalves, clams, oysters, you know, those kinds of things. But it's a lineage that evolved without shells or lost their shells.
Alright, is that good for you there, Steve?
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, go ahead and come wind their video.
I suspect Argus isn't going to move too much more. So you
No,
should
it
have
started coming up instead of swinging in. In fact,
Yeah.
I probably got her a little tight there, but close under, so.
Rock time.
Rock time.
Yay,
that's
it's my
fine.
favorite time. There might be some under that, like, ledge that's right in the bottom. Oh wait, no, maybe there's some over. I was hoping there would be some, but then it turned out in that like nice big crevice area, it's just all more flow.
Looks like there's some sandy veins over to the left, or
Yes.
to the right, sorry.
To the right?
The other left. Wait, you want me to go look over there?
The left?
That side.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
looking
to the
in
right.
Argus.
Oh, in Argus.
Looking
Yeah.
at Argus, sorry.
Yeah, left side on, or right side. Yes, go to the veins. Directions are hard and I cannot do them.
I can't either. I get it confused with right all the time.
You guys think that's going to be loose there?
No, a lot of that looks...
Hey, what about that rock with the coral on it?
Yeah, it's worth a try.
That one's, yeah, it's worth
Oh,
a try,
I see
right?
what you're
Yeah.
saying. The one at the
Definitely worth a
bottom
try.
screen.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I mean,
that's
hey, why
better.
not?
I
It
mean,
looks
it's
free.
right size, right? It's 15 centimeters,
Stevie playing
bonus
this.
coral.
Yeah.
What kind of coral is that, Steve?
You don't have any interest in this one, do you?
If you
Steve?
can name it, we'll grab it.
I mean, if you're just going to poke it, you know.
Might as well.
We got
might
to
as
poke.
well.
Got to poke. One of those is loose.
I mean, if it's a good rock for the geological purposes.
Roger. We'll have a look.
We could get 2 rocks.
Yeah, you could get 2 rocks.
Hi, Rennie, you want to do me a favor?
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Stick locked.
Stick lock engaged.
My heading's switching about.
Would you like to power the manipulator?
Yes, let's do it. Oh, my cookie is still...
Ground fault engaged.
Ground fault engaged. Roger. Can I,
Getting
can you
some
pass me one of
movement
those-
there.
Yeah, can you pass me one of those Post-its?
Post it.
Thank you.
I can come down a little, give you some more leash.
You're good. You just need to
Might be a bit
let it go a
tight.
bit there.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, I kept hauling in after Argus stopped swinging. So. Sleeping on the winch again.
Roger. Alright, Rennie, your moment again?
Ready?
Yeah, do it.
Engaged.
It's a nice little plate.
Ah.
Sorry. Don't want to get that messy.
20 meters.
Roger.
Craft valve was on.
Roger, thank you.
Is there any kind of sharp edge on that on those coral cutters? Is it more just a blunt, but
There's
sheet?
a sharp edge.
Yeah.
Where you see that kind of thicker piece on the coral cutters.
Yeah.
Or you see that Band-Aid on Jess's finger? She tested it when she was installing them.
Yeah.
I knew it was like, you know, a sharp metal edge, but I didn't know if you like sharpened it, if it was like a knife kind of, or what.
You
It's-
tested it
it's
before or
metal.
after you sharpened them?
It was actually before. Sharpened them.
Yeah, they weren't sharp enough.
Yeah.
Weren't sharp enough. Only got a little bit of skin.
Yeah.
Alright.
Appears to be solid.
Yeah. I want to disturb this coral if I don't have to.
See him.
Alright. Try another one.
Possible victims
Maybe.
to the left. I see the vehicle moving.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
It's okay. Feel pretty good about this dive so far, but
Yeah, you've gotten some nice gifts.
Mongo's trying to help.
Don't see anything budging over there.
Yeah, it's all pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't think any of those are gonna move.
This guy here. Nope. All right, well, we'll look for
You
another
touched
spot.
all of them, did you?
Not all of them, but the ones that I thought could be loose.
Pokey poke.
But even this guy could work. It's kind of far out of reach, though. Got a little more shoulder down.
Looking on Argus, there might be some stuff just farther ahead. Like there's a nice little sandy pocket with some little rocks sticking out upslope.
Oh wait, and Jen, you want to put the mic a little closer to your face there?
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
All right,
better.
cool.
I know you kind of have to eat these mics.
Well, it doesn't help that like anytime I try to move it close to my face, it like slowly droops down over time.
Oh yeah. Not deluxe. It's not the deluxe model.
They got a few miles on them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to have like really cool ones that were like super padded and really nice, and I don't know where those went. I think they broke.
Everything breaks over time.
All right. So you said over to the right there with all the sandy patches?
Or even just upslope a little bit. Looks like it's got some stuff, maybe.
Roger. Coming up.
It's got to be a rock in all this rock.
You'd think.
Sorry, in all this flow.
Coming up a little bit there.
What's that?
So I'm coming up a bit. Oh.
Yeah, I can come up too.
There's this clover leaf looking opening in the rocks just left of center on the top of the screen. Some of those might be loose.
Left of center.
Left of center and slightly up. There's like a pink coral floating in the water above it.
I see. Okay, you want to look over here?
Yes, please.
Sure.
There's one at the top of the screen right above the manipulator arm too. It's looking promising, but
Yeah.
we got options if we land.
So there's a little group right there under the porch too. Might be a
Yeah.
crack there you can take advantage of.
I think there's one right there, center screen, that looks loose.
Do it.
And
Yeah.
we all say they look loose and then they're all intact, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's some rotation. See how my perch gets us.
Let me know when.
I actually swing my head about a little bit more. A little bit more lateral. Sorry. I didn't like the way I was sitting there.
You get a good sense of the hill there. You want to zoom in on Herc, Emily?
Okay, to
I
zoom
mean,
in
zoom
just-
in on Argus.
Oh, Argus? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
get a good sense of the hill, the slope.
The rock looks like
All
an
right, Ernie, go
elephant.
ahead.
Stick lock.
See? The ear, the eye, the mouth, the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like an elephant.
Could be some stuff
That's all I
in
can see
Argus
now.
view over to the right. If
Right?
we don't have any luck here. On
Yeah, that looks
yeah,
better.
looks promising.
Yeah, I agree.
See if we get something now. We're right in the
Dan,
middle of a sheet
do you
flow
see
here.
The elephant,
I don't see it.
the ear, the eye, the mouth, the
Oh,
trunk.
now I see it.
See, right?
Totally.
It looks like an elephant.
Yeah, once you see it, you can't
Once you
unsee
see it, you
You
can't
can't
unsee
unsee
it.
It's pretty intact.
We've been staring at rocks for too long.
There you go. Pokey.
We may have to go full Western.
We'll
There
have
was
to
some
check
right,
camera out for these.
like right in front of the porch that you may have landed on them. You could. There were like 3 cracks, but I don't know. Don't see them now.
Roger.
The elephant ate them.
Elephant ate them. Where do you see this elephant at? I'm sorry.
The left quarter, top quarter.
Yeah, by Mongo, if you look, you see like an ear,
Oh,
an eye,
yeah.
a mouth, and a trunk. See?
Very interesting. Good imagination.
Yeah. It's like looking at clouds, but looking at rocks.
This all looks pretty stiff here. Rather, it looks like a rock that's fused together. We'll try popping down a little bit, and then if you look, Jen, to the right,
Yeah,
an Argus, that looks like there's lots of
yep, I agree.
something maybe looser there. I'll just see what Dan's saying here. I don't know, Dan, those look pretty intact. The ones with the cuts in it you're talking about?
Yeah, so maybe. I don't know.
I'll give her a poke, but I think she might be intact. Also perched kind of.
That one right under the jaws now.
This one here?
Yeah, and then there's one more just to the right, kind of where it does a little Y there.
This one here, yeah.
Yeah,
Might have any.
put your finger in the pry. No,
It's a good effort.
Negative.
negatory.
Alright. Jen, we're gonna go up to the right of Herc there.
Sounds good.
How far in are you there, video, on Argus view?
She zoomed way in.
Yeah, I'm pretty zoomed in.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right. It
Let me know if you want to go
just
wide
inside,
at all.
just inside the box. 20 and 20.
Just inside the box. It's a circular box, so I think, yeah.
Inside the sphere.
Spherical box.
Yep.
So metaphor for parameters, I guess.
I think I'm gonna go a little bit. Ooh, yes, maybe
Ooh,
this.
look at all those
Yes.
possibilities.
Ah, yes. Okay, let's go here. Change my mind.
Yeah, we got plenty of options, and even just some header
Everyone's
changes,
attached.
Yeah. Excuse me, sponge.
Does it have to be a big rock or a small rock or any rock?
Preferably a bit bigger, just because if they're encrusted or they've been altered, you get like a bigger rock hopefully won't be altered as all the way through.
Preferably it barely fits in the bio box. Or the rock box in
Preferably
this
one the
case.
size of Herc.
That would be amazing. Can we do that?
Okay, so we'll try here.
Delaney did it. Chainsaws and winch wires. And it's in the Smithsonian now, isn't it? This chimney.
Yeah, I've seen that before. It's huge.
There's a documentary video of them getting that thing. Chuck Fisher's in it, and Keith Shepard.
From the Galapagos, or?
No, from this,
UPR?
Endeavor.
Oh, okay.
They basically went down and lassoed one of the chimneys, cut it off with a chainsaw / rock saw, brought the whole mess up.
It's
Could you
Wild
iris
Western.
down a bit there?
Then it caught on fire. What's that?
Oh, I was looking for an iris down so we can see some contours to these rocks.
Here, I can, rather than iris, I can give you a little bit more contour this way.
That's a little bit far.
There's some more contenders up and to the left, not like within reach, but just like barely up and to the left.
Yeah, that's
That
a
one
little bit.
right under you? You tried?
Yeah, I tried that one.
The one by the crack.
Come on, you don't want to have to give the 4 to 8 watch
No way.
the pleasure of finding that rock.
Yeah, no. Yeah, come on guys, we're gonna have some fun with this.
It looks like there's an itty bitty loose one up there, but
No.
it's definitely too small.
It does. They all look loose until you land.
Mm.
See what's
Go
once
big or
you
go
stop
home, as they say.
Yeah, I see that one. It's
Yeah,
like
I think those
right
are
at the
best
top of the
bets.
camera.
loose there, yeah. I'm trying to look at that long looking one.
Yeah, it could happen.
Oop, wrong.
Nope.
So I just poke before I try and grab, and if they don't move, I don't even try. Cause just
This area here.
Let's see.
in the case of rock like this, anyways, it's
Yeah.
frickin' float.
Maybe try this one over here.
Can you reach at the top of your screen?
Get that little small itty bitty guy.
Oh, just above that.
Oh, this guy here. I don't think I have
Yeah.
the reach. Just out of reach.
The little guy might be loose, but he's pretty little.
Yeah, I don't know if I would trust that one to not be altered all the way through.
Yeah, too little. Moving on.
Can we try to the right maybe? Just based
Sure.
off of Argus view?
Sure. Thank you. thinking up a little bit higher up there?
Yeah, maybe a little higher. It almost looks like the top of that like big rock that's almost center screen might be cracked enough to be able to pry out.
What about this rock that's kind of cracked here?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So yeah, also while they're closed, you get the fingers in and pry.
Yeah.
But if you do that with the jaw open, you tend to rip the T-plate out of the jaw piston.
Oh.
If they're closed, then all the forces going on to the where the jaws are bolted to the wrist.
Yeah.
When they're open, it takes it on the
T-plate.
T-plate, yeah, on the T-bar, which doesn't take much to vent it.
Did you see it move, Brittany? Oh. All right, gentlemen, to pop up a little bit more.
Sounds good.
Video, can you iris down, please? Okay, that one, that looks like a little horizontal bar. That one looks like it might do us some favors. Maybe, but I said that about four sit-downs ago.
It's got a good space to get your jaws in it, pry, but I don't, they're not a lot of cracks running through to take advantage of, is there?
Not really.
Oh.
I broke that in half. Okay.
All right.
To the right? Oh, yeah. So it might work.
Not moving. The big one on the left won't move either.
Sorry.
No. Not happening.
Yeah, the dynamite idea that I think Steve mentioned a few dives ago is sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, that'd be great. There is some dynamite on board.
Problem is it would implode all of our lights and cameras.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna try this one and then I'll try yours, Ernie.
Possibly our